Hey Peaches, QueenCityBeuty back after a long 3 years. A lot has changed in that time, you know. So I'm looking super forward to being able to come back and bring new projects to you guys, new creative content and things like that. I've been stuck in quarantine, so why not a better time than now to start moving forward with getting this all together. And with that, I'm super excited because I'm actually going to be doing a product review for you guys. I'm going to be going ahead and reviewing the Stupid Love palette by Lady Gaga. Her brand Haus Laboratories just launched a second palette, and I think what better perfect time than now. She just dropped her new music video yesterday, Rain on Me, featuring Ariana Grande. It's a total banger and she's Mother Monster, so let's go ahead and go on with the tutorial. Okay guys, I just went ahead and applied my base and my brows off camera. I also went in and applied a primer to my eyes. I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into 911 just to set that potion down. So this is a really great white. It's super pigmented, and I think it's gonna allow me to be able to go ahead and set the other shades down right on top of it. So the next color that I'm gonna go ahead and dip into is going to actually be Plastic Doll. It's a beautiful rose shade. It's pulling a very pastel. I'm hoping to achieve kind of like a dreamy kind of pastel eye using this palette, just because I've seen a lot of very dramatic, bold looks taking place with it. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Enigma, this beautiful light blue shade. I'm gonna go ahead and also apply that into the crease just below that rose shade. It is a beautiful sky blue. Can't lie, it is gonna take a little bit of build up. It's not super punchy right at the beginning. It is a little bit harder to get a balance just because I have hooded eyes, so trying to keep things in the crease can sometimes get lost. It's blending with Plastic Doll to make a really, really pretty kind of lilac shade. I'm very into pastels lately, and it's giving me kind of like BTS vibes, latest album vibes, things like that, so it's super cute. I think it definitely fits in with the aesthetic of Lady Gaga's latest music videos, just because of how pastel pop they are and how just kind of powerful they are. You can get a lot of power out of softness. Brush. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Sign just to go ahead and deepen up that outer V. Sign is super duper pigmented right off the bat, and with that I'm gonna actually use that in the outer V like I said before. From there, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of flick up with the brush, but nothing too dramatic, just to give it that lifted look. Now, I heard of a lot of complaints taking place with these shades having a lot of fallout, but I'm not really experiencing anything too dramatic. But I am going in light-handed, just so you know. This definitely is not another subculture conspiracy whatsoever. This palette is really nice. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is dip into Lights Up just to bring a shimmer to that center portion of the eye that I did leave nude. So the shade itself is not really giving me much performance-wise. What I'm gonna go ahead and do actually is I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer just to kind of apply another base down to see if it needs to stick on. I'm gonna go into the shade Rain on Me instead, just because to pay homage to the music video dropping yesterday. I think it'll be perfect. So it's not really picking up on the brush whatsoever. So let me go ahead and try it with my finger just to see what kind of payoff we can get. And it is pretty, but it's not really reflective, and there is a lot of fallout going on with this shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade Free Woman right in the center part of the eye just to see what kind of brightness we can bring out of it. The shimmers themselves that I'm experiencing so far, they're just not giving a lot of high shine, kind of like that wet look that I like and prefer in a shimmer. And now what I'm gonna go ahead and do, just to go ahead and define the eye shape a little bit, I'm actually gonna go ahead and dip into one of the warmer shades in the palette. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Enemy, like I said before, just to give a little bit of a transition. And I'm gonna go ahead and focus that right along my line just to offer a bit of definition. And then what I'm gonna do next is actually dip back into Sign, just to go ahead and redefine that, just because it's looking a bit lost. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Peace, and I'm gonna go into that lower lash line just to go ahead and define that out and kind of bring it up into the wing. And I'm gonna go in with a small angled brush. This color looks super duper pigmented, so I am going to go in very tight to that waterline. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and dip right back into Plastic Doll and bring that right back into the crease again, just to go ahead and bring that color back out. And then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into 911, that white shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my inner corner. Just to go ahead and brighten up that area. And I did get a little bit of fallout, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my powder brush just to kind of fan that away. What you wanna do is just go in with a quick flicking motion, just so that you don't get it trapped into your foundation, just because the blues could end up muddying it. So then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with liner, and then we'll go ahead and clean up with concealer, put on lashes, put on a lip, and the look should be done. And I'll go ahead and talk about my thoughts on this palette. Okay guys, and this is the final look using the Stupid Love palette from Haus Laboratories, again Lady Gaga's line. I went ahead and put on some lashes, just did a little bit of a quick highlight on my brow bone using the Diamond Bomb again. So my thoughts on the palette. I think the color story is beautiful. I think the mattes in this palette are fantastic. Plastic Doll, Enigma, Sign, Peace. Those shades are super eye-catching and they're very unique. Being a second launch of a brand new brand, I definitely think they went out of their box for sure. As expected, I mean, it's Gaga. We do expect color, we expect crazy. Now, the things that kind of flopped for me definitely were the shimmer shades. The shimmer shades did not really have any payoff. They were more of a topper, and even then, barely. I've used drugstore shades that definitely offer a lot more in the shimmer direction. NYX has some great ones, for example, that offer a similar range of colors with more impact. Their Mochi eyeshadow specifically. Those ones are fantastic shimmers. I think if they went a little bit more in that direction, bringing in more creamier shimmers, more of that high shine intensity, it will bring future palettes that they have so much more in regards to being able to use it in many different ways. In regards to variety, I think the palette offers a lot of different shades and allows you to make a bunch of different looks. Some more bold, some more neutral, some more warm. So it definitely offers a lot of variety in regards to that. So all in all, the palette itself, I am gonna give it like an 85, leaning more towards an 80 in regards to quality. Like I said, the mattes really seal the deal. It offers a lot of gorgeous matte options. It just leaves me wanting a bit more in regards to the shimmer shades. So in regards to Stupid Love, stupid payoff with the mattes, didn't love the shimmers. I'll go ahead and see you guys next time. Thanks for coming to my channel. Remember to like and subscribe, and feel free to drop a comment down below what your favorite shade was and any feedback that you have for me. It has been a bit of a long time. It has been 3 years since I've made a last video. If you guys have anything you want to see come into future videos, any type of products that you want me to review, things that you want me to talk about, go ahead, drop a comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling about everything, and hopefully you guys are making through this quarantine. It'll be over soon, hopefully. I'll see you again another time. Bye, peaches.